Yo, do us a favor and yourself a favor by hitting that subscribe button. Make sure to tap that notification bell as well so you can stay updated. Now let's get to the video.
Ill Sound Radio, we are back in the building. And this week, man, I got another special guest, man. I got JoviDaGod, and he brung guests with him, man. Introduce your guest for me.
Hey, you already know what it is. It's JoviDaGod, and to the left of me, I got the wonderful songstress, Victoria Nicole, straight out of Memphis, and I also got one of the hottest artists to ever come out of Memphis, Kato Stacks. So give it up for them, Kato Stacks and Victoria Nicole.
All right, what you on your A&R shit?
No, man, these is just family. These people I fuck with. You know, they're very, very talented, and every opportunity that I get, you know, like I try to spread love. So that's the way that my universe works. Is if I got a lick, or if I got a plug, or if I got something that can help you out, then I ain't gonna hold it from you. You know what I'm saying? And so I just be, you know, telling them like, yo, this is what I got going on in Chicago. You know, y'all wide open. Let's do it. So.
All right, both of y'all from Memphis. So explain to me Memphis music culture real quick.
Go ahead, get up.
You know, it's that gutter from that mud, that grind, you know, 3-6, all them. It's really, you know, we really just expressing, you know, the environment, what we going through. But, you know, it's real gutter, real trap, real gangster. But, you know, we got all types of versatility in Memphis. It's just that, you know, the 3-6s, the money bags, the young dogs, they're at the forefront. But, you know, we still got R&B, pop, even some country artists. So we got it all there. It's just, you know, ain't came to a head yet, but it will. And I'm one of the people, as well as Victoria, that's trying to push that envelope.
All right, how long both of y'all been making music?
5 years for me.
5 years.
Going on 6, yeah.
Okay.
It's only been 2 for me, but I've been singing all my life. So.
What made you want to take it serious if you've been singing all your life and you just say 2 years ago, I'm going to take it serious?
I don't know. It's just a different time frame. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I was supposed to be Jovi's security.
That's crazy.
But then when he heard me sing, he was like, you ain't scaring nobody, bro. Just be a artist. No, I'm playing. I'm just playing.
I was finna be like, hey, bro, break that down. How you security, you randomly just start singing, you heard it. All right, so how did you meet both of these artists, man?
So for Kato Stacks, one of my homies that I was working with, he had a song out, and I can't remember what the song was, but y'all was singing on the roof. It was fire. I was like, oh wow, this dude would be perfect for a song that I had already wrote, called Homecoming. You know, like, so you'll hear songs on my album, I'll write them, I sing them in my bathroom, and so I put him on a record, and man, me and him been rocking ever since. And Victoria Nicole, when I took a break from doing music, I got a partner. Her name is T-Dot. We started Speakerbox, and you know, we started doing showcases. And I met Victoria Nicole on the showcase circuit. I was going to these little hood showcases, you know, the back hole in the wall with the smoke in the room and all that. And she was in there, and all I saw was like the 90s. I was like, oh wow, she's a 90s singer during this era, you know what I'm saying, bringing back that 90s vibe of music. And so she been doing showcases. She was doing all of my showcases and other people's showcases, and I was just like, you know what, come on, let's go, you know what I'm saying, because I see you got a passion for the music, you know, so I would love to, you know, have you around, you know, because I like to have creatives around me anyway, you know, because it helps spur my, you know, creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, for the people out there, give them a song for them to go check out from each one of y'all right now, like one of y'all favorite songs.
Hey, Shooter.
I'm gonna give him my most recent drop. It's called Sneaky Link.
And
It's a fun record.
They can find both of those on
Everywhere.
on platforms.
Kato
and
Stacks,
everything.
yep. Kato Stacks, Sneaky Link.
All right, now what brings y'all to Chicago?
Unity and love and unity.
Say
what you
that
mean?
shit, man.
It's the JoviDaGod. It's only one JoviDaGod.
That's
Only
a fact.
one.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's the JoviDaGod experience.
Yeah.
You know, what about you, Victoria? What bring you tonight?
Come to shut it down. That's all I'm saying.
Where y'all at with it?
We on 820 West 89th Street, right off of 89th and Halsted. So it's like it's a convention center that's right there by CVS.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So right there, 89th and Halsted. Tonight, doors open at 6 p.m. We're gonna be rocking till 12. Of course, the legendary Shauna from DTP, she gonna be hosting it. Of course,
Shout out Shauna.
Of course, Sean Dale, the mayor of Chicago Radio, he hosting it. It's powered by Power 92. You know, and we showing love and unity. You know, it'd be a lot of stuff going on, you know, in all these communities, not just Chicago, you know, everywhere. And so we got to start showing more love, you know. And then as artists as well, we got to stop beefing and hating with each other. You know what I'm saying? We got to start showing each other more love and being more unified as artists. You know what I'm saying? Share your platform. You know, bring a couple artists with you and let them speak. You know what I'm saying? Let them perform with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to tax everybody for a feature. You know what I'm saying? Show love. Create unity. You feel me? So yeah, that's definitely what we on this weekend.
All right, we jumped ahead a little bit. For the people who don't know who JoviDaGod is,
No doubt.
Explain who JoviDaGod is.
So check it out. JoviDaGod. I'm an artist. I'm an actor. You know, I'm everything when it comes to entertainment. I dropped my album, The Rebirth. It's streaming on all platforms. Critically acclaimed, nominated for Album of the Year at the 312 Music Awards. I'm also nominated for Lyricist of the Year at the 312 Music Awards. You know, I dropped that album, The Rebirth, out of therapy for, you know, therapeutic reasons. You know, mental health is real, and so especially with black men. So let's get in tune with our mental health. I preach that a lot, you know what I'm saying? And so that album just resonated with a lot of people, and, you know, they just fell in love with it. I'm also on my third movie. I'll be going to shoot that movie next week. But right now I got a movie out on BET. It's called My Perfect Wedding with Erica Hubbard, Chicago's own. Salute Erica Hubbard from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It's also with Omar Gooden. And we also got Silk the Shock in that. So you can go check that out on BET and Philo, your boy on there. And, you know, I'm immersed right now with entertainment, bro. You know, I got a job, but this is my career. You know what I'm saying? This is my life. It's really my peace where I find it. And so, you know, I'm locked in. I'm working on my second album. It's called The Inception. We should be dropping that around July. The Bonnie and Clyde video, that's with A. Renee, amazing female rapper from Chicago. We about to finish that up. That's going to be a classic video. We're gonna bring back some nostalgic things. I don't want to give too much away for that Bonnie and Clyde, but it's going to be a real movie, you know, like those old videos from the 90s, about 7 minutes long.
A movie.
What's gonna happen next? It's gonna be one of those events. So stay tuned, man. JoviDaGod got a lot of things coming up in the next few months. So remember, it's only one JoviDaGod for sure.
Man, it sounds like it's time to quit your job, man. You just ran off a whole list of things, man. How do you I'm gonna ask that when we come back from this quick music break. I'm gonna play Sky's the Limit, and then we're gonna come back.
Hey, yo, this is Sky's the Limit off the Rebirth album featuring Big Manny and Vic Vega. Classic hip-hop record, man. Tune in.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the
Yes,
building.
sir. We check it back in. I guess JoviDaGod, man. How you feeling, man?
Hey, yo, everything is love, man. I appreciate it. We in Illinois Radio was good.
For sure, man. Appreciate you for coming out. I'm a little bit late myself, so man. I know y'all was chopping it up, so I'm gonna just chime in off of what y'all, you know what I'm saying, what y'all built up so far.
All right,
No doubt.
man.
For sure.
You explain everything that you got going on. You feel me? So let's go to the 312 Music Awards.
No doubt.
You nominated for Lyricist of the Year
No
and
doubt.
Rap Album of the Year.
No doubt.
Congratulations,
When you get something like those prestigious awards,
I
you
know,
feel me?
right?
Because those like some of the best awards to get as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
Like, how does it feel when you get told or you found out? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, that they was like, man, row up there.
Yeah. So, man, I was honored. You know, not for nothing. Like I said, I don't do my music for accolades. I do the music for therapy. You know what I'm saying? And so, for them to recognize me as one of the hottest lyricists in Chicago, up and coming lyricists in Chicago, you know, that's where the essence of my style comes from. You know, I'm from a battle era. You know, in my title track, The Rebirth, I tell you the freestyle bully is back. You know what I'm saying? And so I take pride in taking heads off. You know what I'm saying? And so when you tell me I'm one of the lyricists of the year, you got me up there with people who put in their work like Easy O'Hare. You know what I'm saying? Like Sinatra's. You know what I'm saying? Them heavies. You know what I'm saying? Them not no light names. You know what I'm saying? In the shot. So you put me up there, and it's my first go round. It's my debut album. You know, not to say I'm a nobody, but I'm a nobody. You know what I'm saying? But now y'all know me. You see what I'm saying? And so that is an honor. And then for them to recognize my album, you know, that's my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's all the pain, all the trauma, all of the things that I went through in the time frame, and I put it out for the world to see and for y'all to say that this could be an album of the year. Man, I love that, man. I appreciate them for that. You know, I know it's a lot of smoke behind the 312 awards. Who they nominated, who didn't get nominated, all of the hoopla, you know what I'm saying? But for them, for whoever it is, to put that together, you know what I'm saying, and then to consider me, you know, I appreciate them for that, for sure.
You know, when it come to awards, everybody that ain't on the list gonna feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So once again, shout out to the 312 Music Awards, because iLLANOiZE as a platform was recognized. So shout out to everybody over there that's doing that. Now you also said you in a BET movie, bro. Like,
that's right.
How did that come about?
So in 2020, I did a movie called Ops. It was a hood flick about some Baton Rouge dudes, and I went down there and I had a small part that I did so well in. It became a larger part in the movie, to the point where, you know, I got to catch the body. You know what I'm saying? Like, snatch him out the car, caught the body. It was like this, you know, the scene was just me going to the car and robbing him. You know what I'm saying? But I was so into the scene, I opened the car door, snatched him out the car, threw him on the ground, all that. Dude was like, okay, you're pretty good. You know, but that movie never came out. You know what I'm saying? And so his next movie, he had the Erica Hubbard movie. It's called My Perfect Wedding. It's on BET. You can see it on Philo. Pretty much every app has it now. So he called me out and he was like, we got a speed dating scene. And I'm like, speed dating? You know, I'm like, you know, this a chick flick. It's a romantic comedy. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, how does this fit JoviDaGod, the brand? And he like, we got a speed dating scene and we need a rapper. We need a rapper to rap to Erica Hubbard. I'm like, Akilah and the B, Erica Hubbard? What? No doubt I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And so I went down there, and it was about 60 people in the room. Everybody had 3 minutes to do your thing. And, you know, you went up there, you had 3 minutes to do your thing, and then they decided who they were going to keep. You know what I'm saying? And so I went up there, I did my little freestyle off the top, and then I came back and did one of the bars from my album, Bonnie and Clyde. And I had another couple of scenes where I was just like, you know, eye sexing her. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, I want to do you type of thing. And they kept them all, bro. They kept all my scenes. They showed me 6 times in this 2-minute segment of speed dating, like I was the main character over Silk the Shocker. You know what I'm saying? So they showed me 6 times. They showed Silk 3. I beat you.
All right, now let me ask you this. You know what I'm saying? You little chick come on, you know, your girl, whoever may be over, you know what I'm saying? You pop that on, you know what I'm saying? Fast forward to your 6 spots, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you sit back and just let them notice you, or do you be like, yeah, you ain't even see me, you know?
Nah. I just put it on. You know what I'm saying? I just put it on and let it ride. My scene is so soon in the movie, you don't even gotta wait long. Sure. You know what I'm saying? I come in like 17 minutes in the movie. Mm-hmm. Boom, I'm there. You can't miss me. They show me so much. When they go to the speed date, her friend, I ain't gonna give too much, but when they go to the speed dating scene, all you gonna see is me. You can't help but see me in that scene. So if you overlook that and you don't catch me, shorty, you don't know me. You don't know the dude you laying next to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all in the scene. Like even my coworkers, when they saw it, they came. They was like, you know, I'm modest, so I'll never be like, oh, I got the whole scene, or oh, I did so good, because I'm always self-conscious of, you know, my own self. Right. And so they came back and they was like, you not in the scene, you are the scene.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I am. You
Buy me lunch.
Now with you playing in an independent film, and you know we got these branches like what BET doing, what Tubi doing, and what all these independent filmmakers doing. Do you see a spike in the near future with those type of movies?
Oh, most definitely. So the way that it's going with this whole like digital era of streaming, you know what I'm saying, where they phasing out DVDs, right?
Sure.
And so they want to be able to, everything is a factory now. And so they want to push everything out quickly. They want quick turnaround time. And so it's easier for them to produce the $20,000 low budget movie that they shot on the south side of Chicago, put it out. They know even though it might not be the best production, they know we're going to watch it.
Exactly.
Because the numbers don't lie. Right? Even if we watch it to say, oh man, he shot him with the right hand, but the gun was in the left hand and the blood came out his ear.
People be too thirsty when it come to that. Like, bro, just watch the
movie. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so I do see a spike in that, which is really good for aspiring actors. You know, it gives them more opportunity to catch roles. You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
Now I know, like, you acting, that was like something that was like, like as a youngin, you probably ain't see yourself doing it. You know what I'm saying? But now that you in it, did that open like a new avenue for you as far as like, okay, for 10 years I can really go on an acting run? You know, you always gonna do music and everything, but like you ever felt like you can go on a run after that for real?
Yeah, I feel like I'm on a run now. You know,
For sure.
he just called me back like, yo, I got an
yeah.
action film in Columbia, Missouri. I need you out here for a week. You know what I'm saying? We finna throw you through a wall and you get to shoot some people and run through the Airbnb and you know we on some action stuff now. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like my steam is picking up. You know, I feel like right now I'm really in that like Tupac lane. You know what I'm saying? Where I can drop classic music and I can still do this movie thing. And it only bolsters my stardom. You know, it only creates a bigger allure around me because, you know, you got a lot of artists out here that do music like me, right? But they ain't on BET.
For real.
They not in the movie. They don't got the script. You know what I'm saying? And so that gives me the added bonus against them. You know what I'm saying?
Real. And that's always good to bring separation about yourself because, you
No
know,
doubt.
everybody can be doing the same thing, but once you got that one niche that really separates you from the crowd, that's going to give you steam to keep pushing forward.
Exactly, no doubt.
For sure.
All right, now I got to tell my Memphis story because bro from Memphis. You feel me?
For sure.
I'm in Memphis. I'm at the main event. You feel me? It's going down in the main event.
It's popping.
So, you know, as a aspiring hooper, you know, I got to get my shots off. And of course, the Memphis dudes had to challenge me once they smelt
they
I was
hoop.
from they smelt I was from Chicago.
They
You know
do.
what
They
I'm
smell
saying?
that too.
So I'm like, let's get it, bro. You feel me? They wanted to bet. I wasn't trying to bet, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely beat them. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 against 1. Handled all of them. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Memphis.
Shout out.
I've been through Orange Mound. You know, I went to Jackson State University.
Definitely.
So I had a couple homies that was actually from Memphis. I think bro was flexing about being from the hood because he really wasn't from the hood. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely drove me through Orange Mound and all that.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
So
I'm from the Mound.
Yeah, you from the Mound.
Shout out to Memphis, man.
For sure.
What was it like growing up out there, man?
I mean, it was rough. It was the hood. I seen a lot of things and been through a lot of experiences, you know, drugs, violence, you know, the typical, but I had a very good, strong mother that kept me away from a lot of stuff. I still got in trouble, but not as much as I would have got in if she wasn't there. So she really was my backbone, and I'm here and I'm alive, so she did what she was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's definitely rough in the M.
For sure. Do you see the a lot of people say Memphis is Chicago cousins. Do you see the comparisons?
For sure. And me and Jovi proved it. Like we got some of the same energy, and it's just I'm attracted to you know, Jovi energy because it's just so like Memphis has genuine energy. It's just that, like he said, sometimes the hate will get in the way. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got some of the same stuff out here, but it's a lot of talent, it's a lot of genius, and it's a lot of creativity in both cities. And we do have times where we come together, and I just would like to see it more often.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, is it special for y'all to come together, especially on a track? You know what I'm saying? Like, explain that chemistry.
For sure.
So I'll let you touch on. You want to touch it a little bit?
Yeah. Well, one thing I know about Jovi is he's like a visionary. You know what I'm saying? And I look up to him because I consider myself a young visionary, and we have some of the same qualities as far as music, like seeing stuff before it happened and hearing stuff before it happened. So when we get in the studio, get in the booth, like he'll be thinking something and I'm already doing it. He was like, yep, that's it. So it was like automatic chemistry from the jump, you know what I'm saying? So, and you know, he a master at what he do. I'm currently mastering what I do. So yeah, it just flows.
It's like when I write these records, and so people don't believe I write R&B records. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell them, I write these records. You know, you hear people singing on my album, I wrote that. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, I sing them in my bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really an R&B singer, bro. Ralph Tresvant, Bobby, JoviDaGod. You know,
shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? But no, not for nothing, man. I write these records, and it's a feeling. You know, and when I met Kato, and we did the first record, and we did our first performance, I'll never forget the promoter cut the mics on us while we was in the middle of our
I was
performance.
going too crazy.
When we was in the middle of our
Had to
performance,
be.
she cut the mic, and it was right on his time to start singing. I whispered in his ear, "Keep going,"
Facts.
and we just shut it down. And I was standing back because like the majority of the song is my song, but the majority is him on it. And so I was just standing back watching him and how he just commanded the crowd, and I'm like, oh, that moment was my all moment for Kato. Like,
Yeah.
wow, this he
That
the
was,
one.
that was a moment.
That was the moment for me where I was just breathtaking. Like, okay, this dude is a star for real. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime a singer can have every woman at attention, you got him. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
So definitely, his talent is amazing.
All right, I'm gonna get into this Bonnie and Clyde record. Explain that record for us real quick.
So Bonnie and Clyde, it features A. Renee. It's off the Rebirth album. It's a black love story. It's a big misconception that black men don't love black women don't love black men, that we want to marry a white woman and they want to run to the white man. And I want to kill that conception. I want people to know that as a black man, I love my black women. Without y'all, it ain't no us. I was raised by a black woman. You know what I'm saying? She was raised by a black woman. Y'all are the goddess of the earth. You know what I'm saying? And so here's Bonnie and Clyde featuring A. Renee.
Yo, it's your boy Biko. Make sure you head over to the Apple Store and Google Play Store and download the iLLANOiZE app right now. From there, you'll be able to stream iLLANOiZE Radio live every Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m., as well as stream podcasts, watch interviews, check out the latest news, and so much more. So head over there to your App Store and download the iLLANOiZE app.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Yes, sir. And we check it back in with, I guess, JoviDaGod and Victoria Nicole. Now, before we played your track on break, you was spitting that real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is a conversation I always like to dive in, bro, because a lot of people be acting like, we got our differences. Man, woman, especially black man, woman, we got our differences. We got a lot of things in society that make those differences. But a lot of times, me personally, I feel like a lot of them differences only exist on the internet. So while I got the topic rolling, man, how do you really truly feel about that? Like the differences that we do have, you know what I'm saying? And like, do you feel like these are like real life altering decisions, or you feel like it's just a bunch of mumbo?
It's definitely not a bunch of mumbo.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these things are real.
For sure.
There's a huge gap between the communication between black man, black woman.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is perpetuated by the internet. A lot of it's fueled behind our music and society just in general. I think it was really by design of the government.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they designed to split up the black family because they saw the black family as the power base of the civil rights movement.
Mm-hmm.
There was mom, husband, son out there saying, we want to be free.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I just feel like statistically, they'll use those numbers against us. And I feel like we kind of fall for the trap a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because anything pop off, as a man, you need a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The woman is essential to, your peace.
Sure.
We going to go out and get it because we naturally conquerors. We going to go and do what we got to do. But where do we got to unwind? Where do we have to have peace and enjoyment? We always gonna need women.
Absolutely.
And so at some point we as men have to take accountability,
Mm-hmm.
For the things that we do and the misconceptions that we feed into. And then also, our women got to take a lot of accountability.
For sure.
And that's a huge thing, is that black women don't hold each other accountable. For example, a black chick can have a friend and she know that friend's father is a good father, but she won't tell her, girl, let him see his kids, right? A black chick will have a friend and she'll tell, you better leave that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so instead of saying, girl, you shouldn't be cheating on him,
Mm-hmm.
what you got a sneaky link for? That man take care of you. He love you. He good to you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so they don't hold each other accountable either. And we also live in a microwave society now, so everything's at a click, right? Mm-hmm. And so now a woman don't need validation from her husband because she can take a selfie on her couch and get validation from 200 people on Facebook telling her, oh, you beautiful, you pretty, right? And so it devalues, a man, we take a selfie, ain't nobody jumping in our DMs like that. Oh, you so pretty, you so handsome. But a female do it, her DMs is going crazy. Everybody, so she's able to receive validation outside of her partner now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so it really devalues what we can bring to the relationship as men.
Absolutely.
And so it's a huge thing that's going on right now that I think we need to get more aware of before it becomes even more destructive than it already has been. Because not for nothing, the statistics don't lie. 87% of incarcerated black men were raised by single women. 60% of suicides from black children are raised by single mothers. You know what I'm saying? And so there's a void that they keep doing. They keep removing the black father and the black man from the home, and it's causing, traumatic things in our neighborhood that we just need to get in tune with.
Absolutely. Now I got a few things on that before I pass it off to our fellow black woman in the room.
No doubt.
Man, growing up, you know what I'm saying, growing up in the public housing section, we got to be real. I never seen a man on public housing. You know what I'm saying? Nope. I never was able to really even. It's a blessing to even see a man on the lease. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So a lot of those problems, and it's crazy because a lot of those problems are still fairly new. You know what I'm saying? Even you got to think we had family structure, we had all this structure for thousands of years. So this country is what? Not even 250 years old yet, and that's still fairly new. You know what I'm saying? To how long stuff been going on. So like we gotta break it while we can. You know what I'm saying? Before the cycle continues. But I'm gonna pass it off. What's your opinion on it, Victoria? No opinion. I want to hear what you think.
Let me ask her this. I got a better question
ahead.
for you. Being like he said, the black woman in the room, and a lot of people say the black woman is the most attacked woman in America or in the world. So how difficult is it to be a black woman?
Very difficult, especially being married. Married women get targeted the most. They see a ring. I don't care about that ring. So me, I ignore them, but coming behind it, they still keep trying. I think the married women get targeted more. It's because they know.
Siri, hey, no,
right? I think the married women get targeted more because they know we have a ring and they know we have somebody at home. And like he said, I can post a picture of me and my husband. I get 2 likes. Post a picture by myself with a nice outfit on. I get 1,000 likes. So
that's crazy.
It's crazy. It's the same person in this picture, just with my husband. But.
So you saying men some home wreckers too?
Yeah.
It could definitely go down
like that. It like that.
Yeah.
It could definitely go down. Social media definitely got us living in a time period where it's an option illusion. You know what I'm saying? Or it make a lot of people feel more bolder than what they really are. You know what I'm saying? It's like just because somebody follow you on your timeline don't mean they your choice. You know what I'm saying? They take that follow, man or woman, they take that follow like, oh, he trying to get in here, she trying to get in here.
Yeah.
That don't necessarily mean that. Some people just wanna, wanna be nice and follow you back.
All right, now bro say you bringing the 90s back in the R&B.
Yes,
you feel me? So who are some of your early influences?
Let me see. I got a lot. First, Aaliyah.
For sure.
I named my daughter after her. She always been my idol. Ever since I've been growing up, I listened to the old school music, but it was just something about the 90s. Like, everything about it, I was like, I want to recreate the 90s. I want to bring the 90s back. Everything about it is just, I'm straight with Beyonce and all them, but it's just something about Mary J, Aaliyah, SWV, 702.
Yeah.
Now,
nostalgic.
A lot of people say R&B is dead.
No.
Speak on it.
It's definitely not dead. I think it's just people don't want to hear that love stories anymore. They used to the, popping, you know what, jumping up and down. Don't nobody want to hear it.
Winning.
Yeah, this generation want to hear that now. They don't want to hear love stories and how women was in love with their men and how men used to make a woman feel. But
to me, it's harder to actually find the love in R&B. Like, R&B so toxic nowadays. You feel me? It is. Like, they still singing, but it's like
this generation R&B is not the 90s.
Are you bringing that feel back?
Yes.
Because like you say, you married, so that's a different level of love, different level of intimacy.
Real. And one thing about the music, when it's a younger audience too, it'll be there for when they go through that, when they really experience love and experience things such as marriage. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's cool to be a great representative as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Music is timeless at the end of the day.
Definitely.
So they might not get it now because everybody in their section want to party, want to live fast, but when things slow down, that music will still be there.
Right.
For sure.
All right, Jovi, you spoke on working on the new project. Explain that one more time for the people, man.
So my new project is called The Inception. It's a dream within a dream because that's what I'm living. I feel like I'm living a dream within a dream in this music. The project is gonna be released in July. I got some bangers on there, man. It's gonna be a classic album. If y'all love the first album, and this album is gonna blow that one out the water. It's a more melodic sound. So I tamper with sounds when I do my music, you know, and I don't want anything to sound like the last thing.
Right.
And so I've been perfecting it for, like I said, 2 years now, because I took a 2-year break, and so it's gonna drop in July, man. It's gonna blow everybody away. They're not even gonna know where it is.
For sure. What you probably said it early in the interview, but what like prompted your 2-year break?
Mental health, man. So
Important.
yeah, it's very important. So, and I'm not gonna front. I had an interview with with Jay Will,
For sure.
and it really made me reevaluate where I was in my mental health.
After watching the interview?
After watching the interview, I was on a crazy run when my album dropped. I'm talking about shows all over the country, everybody podcast, everybody radio station, a movie. I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then I had this interview, and he was like, "Where do you find time for yourself?" You know what I'm saying? And I had to start thinking about that. Like, I'm wearing myself down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm selling myself short on other home fronts. You know, and so I just took a step back, and it was a blessing, because once I took that step back, you know, I started doing a little promoting with a friend and doing showcases, and that's where I met Victoria Nicole, Easy Money, you know, all these different artists and all these, you know, new connects with radio in the South. And, you know, so it was God sent. It was God slowing me down, saying, slow down, because I need you to get this before you come back to get that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
We definitely got to prioritize that rest, you know, that, especially when we out here trying to get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just out here trying to get it. And you really think about it. You really literally out here trying to get it. What else you think about?
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it. You know, you got your blinders on. You seen a horse in a race.
Exactly.
They put those on the horse in a race for a reason. They don't want the horse to look to the side, because if they look to the side, they're going to slow down.
Exactly. The horse going to see green over there, going to see an empty field.
And it's going to make them slow down.
Exactly.
And so they put the blinders on so the horse can see one thing, the finish line. And that's you when you chasing your dream, your goal, your passion. You only looking at the finish line. You trying to get to the end result, you know, but you're not looking at the casualties in between time, because for every victory, there is a casualty. You know, to win, something has to lose.
Exactly.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. You know, and so I was just, you know, I was counting wins and losses. Like, okay, what I'm losing out on. You know what I'm saying? And so I started to evaluate that and said, let me step back. You know, let me gain some of these wins. Let me turn some of these L's into W's, because I already know that what this lane is gonna do for me.
Exactly. And the beautiful thing about, you know, stepping back is when you working with something like music. Like I said earlier, music is timeless. So you always working. You know, your mind always still setting for down the road, but for right now, you know, you got to get yourself right. You know,
no doubt.
That's important, man. So salute you for taking that initiative.
Mental health is important.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all go check on y'all friends. Sometimes all y'all got to do is call them, text them. Hey, bro, you straight? Hey, sis, you straight? I'm looking at you. I'm talking to you, because all you got to do is call that person. Don't wait till it's too late and then some shit happen and you be like, damn, I ain't even tell him I love him.
Absolutely.
I ain't even called to check on him. He might only needed $20. I had that for him. He wouldn't have crashed out if I would have just gave him the dub. You know what I'm saying? It'd be little things like that, from friends and brothers and people that claim you love them.
Absolutely.
Show them. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's my favorite question. If y'all can go back and give y'all younger self any advice, what would it be?
I'm gonna let you go, Vicky. What you got?
I'm still young. Still young. Joe, you answer that question.
So if I can go back and give my younger self advice, is I would have took this serious when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? When I was in my teens and I was flaming, I was going crazy. I was doing all the talent shows. I was locked in. You know what I'm saying? I would have really put it all on the line then. You know what I'm saying? And it would have been easier than it is now, because now I'm an adult and I got life responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Back then I was still a teenager. I ain't have no responsibilities. That could have been literally 100% of my life. You know what I'm saying? And so if I could do something again, I would do that. I would be more focused back then like I am now.
All right, before we get out of here, tell the people how they can get in tune with y'all, stay in tune with y'all, find everything y'all got going on.
No doubt. And you can catch me on Instagram at JoviDaGod. DAGOD. You can see me on Facebook at JOVI space DAGOD. All my music is on all platforms. JoviDaGod, the Rebirth, streaming right now. Make sure, I think it might be the last day, but I might have missed it. But if not, 312musicawards.org. Make sure y'all go and vote for me, Album of the Year. Make sure y'all go and vote for me for Lyrics of the Year. And make sure y'all go check out my movie on BET, My Perfect Wedding, featuring Chicago's own Erica Hubbard. Let's get it.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at victoria.nicolemusic. Y'all can find me on Facebook, Nicole Monroe Miles, and I'm on all major platforms as well. My album, Love, Soul, and Peace. Go listen to it.
All right, Jimmy, talk to the people.
Let's get it. Yes, sir. Shout out JoviDaGod and Victoria. So thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. And one thing I got, I came in here late, but man, y'all own y'all lanes. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got a feel for y'all lanes, and man, I love it. I support it already. You know what I'm saying? And like one thing, like you say, it's like a horse with a blinders on, man. Sometimes you got to take the blinders off and just enjoy life. Sometimes you enjoy the mission. Don't get me wrong. Everybody gonna enjoy their mission, especially when they 10 toes in it. But take it off, man. You see so much in life, bro. You really appreciate more. Then you can come back to it and just appreciate your lane.
No doubt.
So man, best of luck to both of y'all. Bring that 90s R&B back.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And Jovi, man, continue to step in your lane, bro. I will be watching. It's good to hear your story. It was nice meeting you, man.
No doubt, bro.
So, man, I got to check that movie, My Perfect Wedding, right?
My Perfect Wedding.
Sure.
Erica Hubbard, Omar Gooden.
For sure. You said Omar Gooden?
Omar Gooden.
Oh yeah,
it's a heavy.
It's one of them.
It's real.
No, I had to say that twice because I had to remember who Omar Gooden is for sure.
Baby boy, yeah.
For sure, definitely a legend, man.
Yeah.
But sure, you a legend in the making. You know what
No
I'm
doubt,
saying?
I appreciate that,
working, bro. For sure that. So man, go stream that movie, man. Go vote on 312 Music Awards. Make sure y'all search them across all platforms. Get in tune with them. Stay in tune with them. And if you tuned in right now, I hope you're listening on that new iLLANOiZE app. If you're not, go to the App Store, download that iLLANOiZE app, man. We stream music 24/7. You can catch dope interviews like this one.
Download the app.
For sure that, man. You can catch more podcasts and all, so make sure y'all download the app. Follow Ill Sound Radio, ILLSOUND Radio. Follow me, Groove Nuke, GROOVNUKE. And Jay, what you got to say to him?
Man, salute to you, JoviDaGod. Victoria, you from Memphis, and we gave you your first interview.
No doubt.
We got to stamp that.
Stamp that. Stamp that.
But man, salute to both of y'all. Jovi, this second time sitting down, you feel me? Finna be third,
For sure.
And when we sat down and you told me your story, you feel me? You broke everything down, how you got in the car accident and all that.
Yeah.
You feel me? To see you at this point right now, like that is like you say, bro. Everything happened for a reason, and it's a blessing, bro. Cause you spoke very highly of your project in our first interview. You know what I'm saying? And then to see people acknowledge your project, bro, put you on to say, bro, you can win a war for this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think a lot of people understand how important something like that is, because a lot of people never win shit. You know what I'm saying? For nothing. You know what I'm saying? So for somebody to appreciate your project as much as the 312 Awards did to, you know what I'm saying, put you on a list with other artists that you respect, you know what I'm saying, as lyricists and all these things, bro, like that's beautiful. Hopefully you win, you know what I'm saying? You got a speech ready or something,
bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I already got the victory.
Oh, yeah.
I already got the victory. Win or lose, I already got the victory.
Claim it.
You know what I'm saying? It's already there. My name in the rafters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So definitely.
Because that's definitely something you can forever tilt your hat on. And then once again, bro, you in a movie, bro. Like a movie. People could turn on some shit and watch you. You know what I'm saying?
Major
I'm
network.
sorry. I ain't a bragger or boaster, you know what I'm saying? But I be, it ain't even in your bio, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, watch me on BET, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But once again, man, salute to you and all your accomplishments, man.
Thank you, brother.
I wish you many more. I wish both of y'all many more. And hopefully, we can sit up here and do it again, even on a higher level, you know?
Definitely. You know what it is.
All right, on our way out, we going to play Can't Nobody, man. Go throw us into that rap.
Hey, so this right here is Can't Nobody, featuring the legendary Peter Jericho, straight out of Chicago. And this is another one of those records, man, straight from the heart, a true story, a true love story about JoviDaGod and how he, lost one of the women that he loved.
For sure.
Till next week, man. Ill Sound Radio.
Hold that down.
Ill Sound Radio is a premier destination for cutting-edge music and engaging conversation. We focus on showcasing local talent and emerging artists, entrepreneurs, and much more. So tune in every Sunday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. for a mix of electrifying music, thought-provoking interviews, and engaging commentary that will keep you entertained and informed. So get ready to experience the best of both worlds in music and talk with Ill Sound Radio, only on iLLANOiZE Radio.